What's happening, everybody? We're good. What's going on? Guys? How are you? Welcome to the Marketing Atlas show. Today is the 26th of August. So last Marketing Atlas, and for a while. And I'm going to tell you why, guys, in a minute. Hope that you guys are doing great. Welcome to this show. The idea, the goal, the objective of this weekly meeting is to help you guys with anything and everything that has to do with Facebook marketing, Facebook advertising, marketing in general, paid media, paid acquisition, how to get more clients online, more leads that pay you, give you more money, how to turn them into lifelong subscribers, lifelong customers, and all that good stuff. So if that's something that you want to do, you're in the right place, and welcome to the Marketing Atlas show. By the way, today is episode 27, I think it's episode 27, and I'm really excited to have you guys here. Yeah, we're on episode 27, and by the way, I'm going to be answering questions. If you go to marketingatlasshow.com, that is marketingatlasshow.com, you can drop your questions there, and then I'll be more than happy to help you guys out. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning of the show, this might be one of the last Marketing Atlas for a while. And the reason why is because I love doing this show. I really do love answering all of your questions and whatnot. And I still have my Facebook group, and I'll still have it. It's going to be, it is at herlanvasquez.com/Facebook. So if you want to join there, we heavily moderate that. There's a lot of good stuff happening there. So all you need to do is to go to herlanvasquez.com/Facebook to join the free Facebook group. And it's pretty awesome. And I'm really excited about the stuff that's on that group. What's up, Nora? Thank you for dropping by. And I'm really excited about that group, so you can definitely join. But yesterday I was talking to a mindset coach that I've been working with for the past couple of months, and he's awesome, by the way. And I was telling him that I was getting really stressed. And one of the things that I've been doing lately is to actually partner up with some companies to help them with their marketing and advertising. So if you have a company, if you have a startup, if you have a SaaS, and you need somebody to come in, develop all of the marketing processes, all of the marketing machines, and then put the players in place, that's basically what I've been doing. And that on top of everything else that I'm doing. So it's kind of a lot. So yesterday I made the decision of actually focus on some stuff, and I actually had to go out there and kill a bunch of stuff, because I think that that hustle porn, I think it's called. So that hustle porn that you need to do everything 25 hours a day, no sleep, all of that, I think that doesn't work for a lot of people. At least for me, it does not work. I would rather be intelligent and smart and work smart with my time, rather than trying to do everything at the same time. And Nora is saying that he's building her marketing company. So welcome, Nora. So basically that's the decision that I make in terms of where this show is going, where my social media presence is going, and whatnot. And I realized that that is something that is taking me a decent amount of time, because I want to give you guys as much content as possible. So that is something to consider as well. So I decided to kind of stop or pause, rather, the Marketing Atlas show for the next couple months, so that I can focus on really bringing in the heat and making it rain for those companies that I'm working on and I'm working with, and then I'll definitely be back really shortly. So in the meantime, again, you're welcome to join the Facebook group. It's herlanvasquez.com/Facebook. If you want to go there, it's free to join. All I ask you is that you answer couple questions there, so that you can actually get as much help as possible. And there has been some really good topics and threads actually happening in that Facebook group lately. So I really do appreciate each and every one of the guys that's hanging out in there. Okay, cool. So let's go into the questions, because we have a couple questions lined up. And by the way, if you have questions, please go to marketingatlasshow.com. That is marketingatlasshow.com, and I will be more than happy to answer your questions there. Okay, cool. So let's jump right into it. I'm going to share my screen, and let's see. Armani Sass is saying, a faithful follower of the show. As you can see, we have one question from Armani pretty much every week, and I do appreciate you. Let's see. Do you agree with the statement that 95% of the cases that your ads are not working is because of the offer? And the answer is yes. I do agree with that statement. Like, here's the deal when it comes to testing and when it comes to approaching Facebook ads. What most people do, what I used to do included, is the following. Is I would go in and I would try to target my perfect audience, and I would try to tweak these things and those things, and I would try to rewrite my ads, and I would try to relaunch my stuff like 1,000 times because it wasn't working, right? I might be getting clicks, I might be getting leads, I might be getting people opting in, I might be getting sales even, but I wasn't getting the amount of sales or the number of sales or the amount of cost per lead or the things that I wanted to see out of the campaign. So that was, at some point it became really frustrating until I realized that you can get away with a good offer and mediocre marketing. You can get away with a good offer, with a good product, with a good service, with a good angle, and kind of mediocre marketing, but it doesn't really matter how well executed your marketing campaigns are if your offer sucks. In other words, good marketing cannot fix a failed offer. A good offer can get away with mediocre marketing. In fact, a lot of people stumble across a good offer and they don't need to be gurus or experts when it comes to Facebook ads, and they make it work, right? Why? Because it's a good offer. Now, sometimes people, they try, like when you're trying to hire an agency because your stuff is not working and you try to hire an agency, you try to hire, an agency or a person or a coach or whatever, and it's like an agency will not solve, or rather marketing will not solve offer problems. So what you need to do, if you're running ads and if it doesn't work, and if you hire this person, that person, and it doesn't work, you need to go back and figure out the offer. That's basically what you need to do. You need to go back and figure out the offer. Now, again, it's much easier, much sexier, I would say, to go out there and try to, tweak the targeting, or maybe install a new pixel or launch a new ad set. It's always exhilarating, right? It's like you feel the momentum going forward, and that's cool because you're doing something for your business. Advertising, advertising equals speed. That's what I keep on saying, right? And advertising gets better through time. But guess what? What people fail to realize, what most people fail to realize, is that the offer can actually make or break your business. So how do you test a good offer? Well, luckily, advertising can actually help you testing good offers. The way you do this is you can set up 5 blog posts if you want to, and then you send traffic to these 5 blog posts, and the one that's getting you the best cost per click or the cheapest cost per click, provided that you're targeting the same audiences, you kind of develop that as the idea for an offer, right? Because people are clicking on those ads. That will be option number 1. Option number 2, which is something that I really like to do, is to come up with 10 different offers and test them all with lead ads on Facebook, lead generation ads on Facebook. And guess what? The one that's getting you the best cost per lead is the one that you keep on running, right? So that's option number 2. Option number 3 is to come up with video content like I'm doing here. Instead of writing 5 blog posts, you create 5 videos and you run them as video views campaigns. And the ones that are getting the best cost per video view is the one that you develop as an offer. So there's a lot of ways and there's a lot of alternatives for you to actually go ahead and develop a good offer based on Facebook ads. There's always a good idea. It's always a good idea to test with your ads, because what happens is that you're bringing forward the entire testing, right? Let's say that you're trying to split test headlines, so that you're trying to split test hooks or angles or whatever. The problem with doing that in your landing page is that you need people to see the ad, they need to click on the ad, and then they need to go to your landing page, and then they need to opt in on your landing page, right? In order for you to understand, hey, is this a good hook? Is this a good offer? Whatever. Now, what happens is that when it comes to Facebook advertising, you're basically showing the offer much faster. Why? Or showing the hook or showing the angle much faster. Why? Because people get printed. You get impressions instead of getting clicks to a landing page. You need 250 to 300 clicks to a landing page before making a decision. But you can get 300 to 500 impressions just like this in a day, right? So that is something to consider when it comes to testing offers. Now, again, it's almost always easier to go out there and change the targeting, change the landing page, or change the pricing, or change the wording on the ads, or it's almost always easier to, test another conversion window, whatever. It's almost always easier to do that. But the hardest thing to do is to come up with a good offer. So the people that I know that are crushing it, and they're high level individuals, they're millionaires, and they are doing really well when it comes to marketing. They're offer testing machines. They're offer testing machines. They will come up with an offer, they will test it to their list, to their warm audiences, they will just promote it organically. They're offer testing machines. And once something works, then they start to scale it. But it's not the other way around, right? It's not like you start with the ads and then you figure out the offer. No, you need to be testing offer pretty much every week if you want to come up with good offers to actually promote an advertising. Once you have a good offer that it sells through email, or that you can sell through paid media, not paid media, but through organic methods, then at that point, then you can actually launch your ads to that offer. Okay, so that's why, when it comes to me helping some startups or some people developing their marketing channels and all of that, and developing these machines that I was telling you guys about, my first goal or my first question is this offer proven, right? Is this product proven? Because if it's not, it's way harder to make it work. It's way harder, and it takes a long time to get that product to market fit, which is a fancy way of saying, hey, is this product gonna fly or not? That's why, once you have that product to market fit, then it's a matter of scaling. It's a matter of getting more people to know you. It's a matter of getting more people and carving out your space out there. But the first step, which is getting that product to market fit, it's, usually the most critical and the most neglected by a lot of marketers and a lot of entrepreneurs like me, when we're just focusing on, hey, let's make this happen, let's launch some ads, let's try it out. And I understand, because again, it's super, super fun to do it, but you need to be testing the offer first and foremost. And again, when I'm saying the offer, it doesn't necessarily mean that you need to scrap your product, scrap your offer, scrap your company or your service and throw it out. No, it's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that maybe you want to sweeten the deal, or you want to frame the offer differently. So for instance, let's say that you have a software company, right? You don't need to start over. The software is already developed. What you need to do is maybe come up with a better offer. So maybe instead of saying, hey, we're going to give you, 50% off, you can say, test it free for 30 days, right? Or get a lifetime deal, or get an info course with this software, right? That is when it comes to software. When it comes to local businesses, you can say, hey, get a free teeth whitening for $30, or get a second opinion type of offer if you're a dentist, right? So those are offers that you want to come up with. And it doesn't matter what kind of business you're in the business of creating offers. And then once you had a good offer, then you can go ahead and expand this as much as possible. Okay, so yeah, I do agree with that statement, Armand. I think that 95% of cases where advertising fails is because there's not a strong enough offer on the back end, or on, that's reflecting what you want to do on that end. Okay, cool. Let's see if we have any other questions. If not, I'm going to give you guys a couple of resources. Number one, go to hernanvazquez.com/Facebook. That is hernanvazquez.com. My name is spelled down here, down there. There we go. It's hernanvazquez.com/Facebook. And in that case, you will be able to join my Facebook group. That is resource number one. Resource number two, I have a podcast. It's called the Marketing Atlas Podcast. So if you go to marketingatlaspodcast.com, you will be able to go ahead and subscribe to that podcast. And I hope that you enjoy it. We have a really good deal amount of episodes there. I hope that you enjoy it over there. So marketingatlaspodcast.com. And if you want to learn more about how to create your perfect Facebook ads, all you need to do is to go here to marketingatlasshow.com and click on this little link right here. It will take you to an opt-in page, because I want to send you this perfect Facebook ads template. It's pretty cool. It's pretty powerful. If you click on it, it's free. It's completely free. All you need to do is opt in, and then I'll send it over to you, and it's completely free. And it's pretty powerful. I'll tell you, it's pretty powerful. Not because I created it, but I use it with almost 300 clients now, and it works really, really well. All right, guys, thank you for joining me for a little bit. I hope that you guys have an amazing, amazing rest of your week. As usual, join the free Facebook group for additional information on marketing, how to advertise. And I hope that I see you guys really, really soon. Have an amazing, amazing rest of your week. See you guys soon.